6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Washington Commanders. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts his campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
16 yards on the play, and it'll be first down, Colts. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Couldn't find a completion on first down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's second down coming up.
It's second down and
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
He's got it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Going on third. Here's Dart. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's brought down at about that 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Slot man motioned over. From the gun, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. There he is on third and short. He's running for it. And Dart's got a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. Chris Olave with the touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Colts take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1.
Commanders nothing. Jake Elliott.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Dude, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opening, right, week one, all has a sense of gratitude, all has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet to get a start in NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance. So you get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Washington, first down. A gain of 14. And the
Barkley on the shotgun handoff.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Hey, you went the wrong way.
Out of the gun, Daniels. For big yards on the right side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Daniels going to keep it. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Joey Sly on for the extra point. He connects on the point after. And the Commanders tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Colts with their offense out, their second drive coming up. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Now Dart. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Delivers another one to Williams. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this, I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Fight that starts in that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up in the 38.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Washington.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They go to Barkley again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Now Daniels to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
A 7-yard gain.
That one gains 7. And the Commanders will have a first.
First down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Daniels back to throw. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 14. Colts 7.
Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's good for the Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now go play action. Here's Dart. Well, right side, caught by Smith. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
7-yard loss.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Completed to his running back.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Another punt coming up. Bryce Baringer to do the honors again. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of the season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Saw Lane hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Commanders who have 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19-18. Ready.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Bronco leading.
Daniels from the pistol. He's got it near the 10. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
13 more yards. And a Washington 1st down.
This is McCaffrey, left side. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
To the air again, Daniels. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 21, Colts 7. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Wallace with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Colts offense getting one final possession here in the half. And with field position and the clock against them here, probably not going to see anything of substance. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half.
Jake Elliott.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Returning it from the 4. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick return, he took matters in his own hands.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On second down, here's Barkley. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Cougar 19. Go.
Daniels on first down. Catch made. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's another Washington first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Washington
Back
first
to throw.
down.
Here's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Portland.
Now what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Daniels throwing on third. He has the first over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Washington Commanders first down.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. And a nice little run there. Gets him 5. Second down upcoming. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
They'll throw. Third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And this one is doomed in a big way. Went in the wrong direction. possession, and they can just keep going the wrong direction. Get off the field, boys. That's a turnover on downs. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2nd down, along with Williams. And he's going to get this up to the 23. Stopped him just shy, though, getting that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. On the sneak, here's Dart. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Has a hole left, room to run. At the 20. All the way, touchdown, Indy. The Colts start the 2nd half with some needed points. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Colts cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 21, Colts 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Commanders and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Daniels now on 1st down. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-point lead.
Touchdown.
Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 28, Colts 14. Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Wallace with a return here. He stopped on the run back to the 27. The Colts about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Williams now on 1st and 10. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground with Williams. And that's all the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Here we go, set. 18 card, go.
They've got a man in motion. 3rd down now. Here's Dart. Finds Davis complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Hauled in by Olave, left side. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
It's
a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Ruben Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down.
At the 36-yard line.
Give him 5 yards on the pickup. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. 5 still to go here. This is second down. From the gun, here's Dart. For a right side, cut by Olave. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Colts first down.
On first down, here's Dart. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, second and inches.
It's second and inches. At the 21.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 8 boys.
From the red zone now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Gonna keep this one and go. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're gonna have fourth down coming up. They're gonna go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
It's fourth down and less than a yard.
Going for it, it's Williams. And the defense escapes. They had a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
19 Chargers.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. And really create some indecision now defensively.
Barkley again here on second. They call it long, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
At the 17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
There he is on third and short. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person that when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ready.
Daniel's going to keep it. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Colts going in the dime look. Third down, 6 DBs out there. Third and long for him here. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Barkley off the pistol give. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
1st and goal, Washington.
Ready?
They're going to run with Barkley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Huh.
They'll try again with Barkley. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Got it. Ready?
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Liking 18. Go.
They're going to try to run it in. Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Colts 14. Michael Dixon set
On
to
now
kick
is
off.
Dixon to kick this one away. Wallace with a return here. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Going on 1st down. It starts. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Trying to set this up quick.
7 yards. That's good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Go play action. Here's Darts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Set up.
To the air on 3rd and long. Screen here for Williams. He's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. It's complete. This is Olave. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
Dart going to throw again. He's going to keep it this time. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
12
Offense
yards.
up to the line fast.
That's another Colts 1st down.
They get to the line and spike the football and to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Help to 6.
Darts out of the shotgun. And it's caught. This is Phil Maffa. And this one does not go far.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense to the line fast.
A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it could get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a
I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Mava pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh? I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Dallas multipass. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me